In this video I want to show you 6 beaches here in Guernsey that I've chosen especially for this video. They're all in north end of the island and they're not far away from each other, and I want you to let me know exactly what you think just by looking at them, whether they're a good beach or not so good. We are currently at Lelay Beach, which is part of Grand Havre. As you can see, this beach is quite pleasant enough. It runs round to the left. We have a kiosk here. Nice at high tide. Low tide, it's quite a walk out. Quite a bit of stones and stuff. I mean, it's not the most popular beach, to be completely honest with you. There is people that do come to this beach, but I wouldn't say it's one of the most popular ones. But anyway, if you have been to this beach, let me know, see what you think. I seem to remember when I was here, there's a lot of sandhoppers, and just I think it was low tide when I was here, and it just didn't look that great. But sometimes in Guernsey, a lot of the beaches don't look that great at low tide, so it's just really sometimes what's closest to your house, which is what tends to happen in Guernsey. If you live by a beach, you tend to go to that one, even though Guernsey nowhere's particular far. That's just caught my eye. This is a big digger, isn't it, there? Going around the corner at the Vale Church. That is really big. Anyway, so we're going to head on and we're going to Les Amras next, or Amra as it's locally known. It's about a minute away. And by the way, if this is your first time at my channel, thank you for coming along. This channel is all about what it's like to live on the island of Guernsey, which is in the Channel Islands. I do walk-alongs and drive-alongs. I live here with my family and I do videos all about island life and places of interest. So if you are interested in seeing more things and learning about Guernsey, you can subscribe to the channel. And as usual, if you do like this video, you can let me know simply by giving it a thumbs up. So we're nearly at Amra. So Amra is down on the left. This is all part of Grand Havre Bay. Amra was somewhere I was brought up. I was always down this beach, so I know it really well. Amra Beach, when we get to the moment, I'll show you from the car park. But it's a really nice, it's just quite a small beach, Amra, but it's quite cosy. It's got a big pier which a lot of people jump off, and inside the big pier, when the tide's right, you can just swim round. It's really quite a nice little place. So here we are, we've got Amra car park in front. It's also got a park for children to play on the right there, and that blue building in the centre there is the toilets. Always good to have toilets on the beach. There is a kiosk, or a makeshift kiosk, I'll show you in a little bit. So I'm just going to pull on. This car park's quite busy actually. Something I did notice driving in and out of the car parks, you've got to be very careful when you drive your car onto the car parks, because there's some big potholes. This one's not too bad, but there is some bigger ones later on in the video. So I'll just find a little space here and show you this beach. So say this is Les Amras, or Amra, sometimes it's known as. And this car park can get quite busy in the summer. So here we are. So we've got the start of the beach, just panning around. And what I'll do is I'll just show you all the beach. I'll drive slowly around. So you can see it's in the distance, the big pier there. And people sit all along the top of this beach. It is a really nice beach. Today isn't probably the best day showing it. It's a bit overcast and it's actually drizzling at the moment. But again, just let me know in the comments if you've ever been to this beach. You see it goes round to the left there. These are really, really nice beaches. They've been used obviously for years and years and years. Hundreds and thousands of people have probably been to these beaches. So I'd like to know the history if you've been here years ago. So that's Les Amras. So we're going to go up the straight road just a little bit, then we're going to turn left and we're heading to Ladies Bay next. So this is a small little road you've got to go down to get to Lelay Bay. There is I mentioned before, there's a children's park on the left, so you do drive very slow. It's got the speed bumps, so apologies, I'm driving quite slow, but the speed bumps don't allow you to drive any faster. And you got the golf course on the right, Landcrest Golf Course. I'm going to show you the little shop they have here. I don't know if anyone remember, but years ago there used to be a proper, I think it's probably a Guernsey granite kiosk here. That got knocked down. I've no idea when it got knocked down. I just come here one day and it was gone, and it was actually, do you see just slightly to the left there, there's that like portable shop or kiosk. That's where it was. So they've replaced it with this. I don't think it's personally as good as a kiosk, but probably had its reasons why it disappeared. But I was interested the name of this little kiosk here. Can you see it? What it's called? Certainly not really a name you'll forget. So I assume you get ice creams there with all bits and pieces. So you can see just down here, this is Lelay Bay. Quite a nice bay, this one. This is quite a popular one, and it goes quite a big bay. It goes across to Chua Bay, and years ago it was just ladies that were allowed on this beach, which is very interesting, isn't it? Again, let me know in the comments if you visited this beach, or have you got anything to say about it. Not a beach really. I go down a lot again. A lot of people walk their dogs on these beaches. Really nice to walk on the dogs, or just going for a walk along them. In the summer, absolutely stunning. I'm just going to get out this car park. You can see the golfers there. So it's you can see the windscreen wipers. It's lightly drizzling, but it doesn't stop the golfers from playing. So that's Landcrest Golf Club, or Landcrest Common. Yeah, it's a very light drizzle. And again, this car park gets very busy in the summer months. And obviously you can use the same toilets that Amra uses. So these have got toilets as well. Right, let's head out of here, back along this little small road with the speed bumps. And we're going to head towards the Four Cross at Landcrest. And we're going to go to Chua Bay. Let's see what's going on down there. These speed bumps definitely do the job. There's no way on earth you could go fast over these. And also, just by the way, if you are interested in seeing a bit more extra stuff on Guernsey, I've got a channel membership which anyone can join, and just for a small fee per month you get access to extra perks, extra videos about Guernsey, some behind the scenes stuff, extra posts and photos. It's just a little small fee and just helps support my channel, which is really helpful. So if you're interested in maybe becoming a channel member, I'll leave the link in the description. It's always great to have a little bit of support for the channel. Well, this rain isn't nice. This is a miserable day. So we're going to go left at the end here, and we'll be at Chua Bay probably, I don't know, a few minutes maybe. It's not that far. So enjoy the road. So this is 35 miles per hour, the speed limit along here. Nice straight road. Landcrest Common each side, and quite a nice open road actually. You've got to be careful, as I always mention in Guernsey, with the speed, because the police do regular speed traps, if you want to call them that, where they'll manually stand at the road with a police speed gun in their hand, and if you're bombing down this road over 35 miles per hour, and the policeman stood there, it's never a good ending. So you tend to have to stick to the speed limit around these roads. But to be completely honest, they are very small, so they're not really built for speed. Here we go. Now you've got to be careful here, because golf balls fly over from the left to the right. The fairway crosses the road, so you'll often see many a time driving along it, and a golf ball will bounce along the road in front of you over to the other side. One actually hit my wife's car a few years ago, and it's a loud bang if one bounces into the side of your car, and they normally give a little ding on the door, so probably better than that than hitting the window, I suppose, and shattering the window. Okay, on to the next one. So we've got that building on the left, that granite building, that's the kiosk, and I think it's toilets actually. This is Chua Bay, or Chua Beach. So I'm just going to put it into the car park. Just a word of warning, I mentioned it earlier, look at the potholes in the gravel in the car park. They're particularly bad here, and I drove really slow and I was bouncing around in my van. Really bad, this car park. So look at this beautiful beach, another one. Let me know what you think. Have you ever been down here before? Let me know in the comments. This is a nice sized beach. So Chua actually is the other end of Lelay Bay where we just were. So if you follow it right to the end, you'll actually come to the car park we were previously in. This is a nice beach. Another big stretch of sand. And as I mentioned, you got the little kiosk here. I'm pretty sure there's toilets. They normally have toilets on them. So that's Chua. So you can see there's quite a lot of beaches close together around here. It is Guernsey, so you don't travel far anywhere. You could do a different beach every day if you wanted to, and vary it round. All right, now the next little beach we're heading for is one which I think probably isn't as well known as the other beaches. It's a little beach or little bay called Lelay, and it's easily missed, and I don't really think it's very popular at all. Out of all the beaches I'm showing you, I think this is the one which maybe is the less known beach, but we'll see when we get there. We just got to drive through this tiny little road. This is two-way, by the way, so I could meet a car. Hopefully I don't. So as you can see, it's got some windy little corners. Goes to the right, then to the left. Then on the right here, see that like field behind the fence? That's the Langcrest practice pitch for golf. So they're firing golf balls down. That's probably why the fence is there, to keep the golf balls from flying across the road. So the Lelay Beach is just down here on the left. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever sat on that beach. I may have years ago, but I don't really remember it. Let's have a look at it. It's just here I'm not even sure where the car park is. I think the car park's... oh, there's one here. It's not this one. There's another car park just on the left. It's quite a small little beach. But again, I'm sure it's really nice. It's just not like one of the mainstream ones. So you can see the sand on the road around here. Quite dangerous for a motorbike or a cyclist. Seeing the sand. I'm just going to pull in on the left and show you the best I can. There's a crab pot. There's a life ring. There we are. So has it got a little slipway? Yeah, it's got a little slipway. So Le Genèse. Quite nice little one. Nice little beach. Guernsey beaches, I don't think there's any awful ones. It's just some a bit more popular than others. But yeah, it looks quite nice. Let's reverse back. They normally say the name of the beach on the life ring. And there, can you see it? Le Genèse. That's how I pronounce it. I'm not sure if that's right. And there's someone's crab pot. I think that crab pot's seen better days. There you go. I'll be interested to know if anyone's been to this beach. I'll probably be surprised if they have, but you never know. I'm sure people do. Then we're heading off to our final beach. I think this may be the best well-known beach coming up. Who knows where we're heading? You may have guessed, if you're familiar with Guernsey, where we're heading. So it's Pembroke Bay. Pembroke Bay is really nice. It's one that I go to the most. I've walked my dog down here. I mean, if you've watched my videos before, I've done plenty of videos around here. This is Pembroke Bay car park on the left. You've got the really nice cafe in there on the left, which is called the Beach House, I think. Is it the Beach House? Pretty sure it is. Really busy place to serve food, drinks. You can sit outside in the summer. Really great location. And there's another little car park around the back here. And further off to the distance, on the right hand side of this bay, is more Landcrest, it's called. Landcrest side of the beach. This is more Pembroke. Very popular, this one. Obviously it's got toilets, it's got the, I think the Beach House cafe brings a lot of people in. I'm just going to show you a little shot of the bay. This is a big beach. Again, very well known. Out of all the beaches I've showed you, this could be one that most people come to. I think just because it seems slightly nicer sand. Really popular one, big beach as well. There we go, look. Very nice. Well, what did you think of all the beaches? Which is your favourite? Let me know in the comments. Which ones have you been to? Again, let me know. Maybe if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch another video, remember click the screen and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.